Oh my god, everyone, Mattel just released their first video game Cars character in 2025. I'm so glad that Mattel knows exactly what the fans want. These video game characters are so unique. They're something that we remember from media. They know everything that we've wanted. I'm so grateful that Mattel has people in their headquarters that understands what the Cars franchise is truly about. Just taking all these creative and attached assets that we, the true fans, actually remember from the media, and we've all wanted stuff from the video games. We finally have it here in the form of Emma from Cars Mater National. As you can see, we have her card art right there and her name, which is totally printed on the card art. On the back, I don't know why they accidentally put Cars Tunes. This is a mistake, so forgive me. I will be opening something that was an error, but like, I've been waiting so long for Emma to come out that this has to be an exception, guys. I need to make this an exception. It's Emma from the video game. Can you do no wrong with that? And by the way, yes, so we will be comparing her to Cho from Tokyo Mater, which probably also had the inspiration for Cho here. This is totally not a custom. This is a legit product from Mattel, the best company, because they know what we want. They know not to put any gimmicks in the main line. They know to put stuff that actually appears in media for the main offering, the main piece of the meal. So if we can focus in real quick, you can see that they added the Series 13 logo there on the hood. Of course, you have to anticipate China decals not being the best. So a little grainy there, but still looks pretty nicely put on. I'm kind of glad that they separated the black from the white there to put the contrast of the 13 text. Now, like I said, very similar to Emma. Yeah, they can maybe do a little better on these rims, but you have very nice silver rims there on the side. Very contrasting to Emma, so not completely like for like. I'm sorry, I meant Cho. You have the pink rims and the blue tires. Now you just have silver rims and black tires. So something you would just more normally see on the streets, just casually. This is definitely Cho here is more of like an actual just Tokyo street character, but really nice to see. I'm so happy to see that Mattel finally took use of already having the model. This model has been around since 2010. It's also used on Kyandi, and yet it took them this long to produce Emma for all the fans out there. There are fans that have been around since the beginning, and the ones that they know to always make happy. So on the side, we have some of the butterfly effects. So yeah, Emma is pretty much, she walked so that Cho could run. Let's have it right. But it's a really cool headcanon, because you can argue that Mater, when he was telling the story about Tokyo Mater, when he was a street Japan racer, that this is just his portrayal of Emma just in his story. It's really nice. I think kind of creative in that sense, and like, I just like the connection there. So really nice expression too, looking off to the side. Obviously has normal eyes as opposed to Cho right here, which obviously the more, you know, enlarged anime-esque eyes to fit the aesthetic of, you know, Japanese culture and all that stuff. You have all the butterflies too. I like how they literally are like for like of Cho's. Now on the back, if we get to the back real quick, unfortunately they did not add the license plate, and that's because they totally just misplaced it and haven't gotten around to doing it. But there is going to be a version soon that will have the license plate on there, because she does have a unique license plate. I'm going to show you guys this real quick too. To be fair, there wasn't one on Cho, so maybe that's where they got it from. They just completely carbon copied it, and it's really hard to get this to focus sometimes. I have to remember to keep my hand in the back so it actually just focuses on this, because it wants to focus on this, where obviously you guys can see where Emma appears in Cars Mater National. She was a pretty prominent like character introduced, had a lot of speaking lines, and you can kind of tell right there. I'm going to show real quick. We got our boy Mater on the side, who she had quite a few cutscenes with, and honestly had a pretty good relationship going on with Mater. Like, I felt some good like chemistry there between those two, and like a little even more than what Cars 2 introduced itself with Mater and Holly. But come on, this is Emma's diecast right here. It's her time to shine. This is an absolute 10 out of 10 release, just for the fact that we actually got her after all these years. Mattel, thank you. I hope you guys enjoy this alternate universe as well. Sometimes the alternate universe can be better than reality, but we're gonna stick to this being reality in this video because that's the point. We are portraying alternate realities to make our own happiness. So yeah, you can also tell that the windows on the side now is black. This one was blue to highlight the colors and just be a little bit more eye-popping, a little bit more colorful. Emma's not a Japanese street car. She's just more of like a casual race car, you know? But very similar aspects to Cho, sorry. And let me know whose favorite is yours, guys, down below. Obviously, I'm gonna prefer Emma because, you know, Cho is just like a background character in Tokyo Mater. Emma here actually has like some good lines in Mater National. And if we're going to real quick show off this kind of moment, but in diecast form, like who doesn't love this? Now we're gonna put them up. So this is how they look next to each other. Very nicely done. I really like the looks of them. Emma looking off to the side, Mater obviously being as jubilant as ever, you know, really good. Like I said, I like their relationship in Mater National. Like they were really good friends. They just had a lot of good, great scenes together. Their dynamic clicked, in my opinion. It clicked really well. I like the scale a lot. So Mattel really did a good job with that. So that will end it for this amazing review of this brand new 2025 release of Emma from Mater National. Mattel gave us a video game character this year because they know what us fans have been wanting for years. They've listened to us. They know what it means to make a Cars line based on the Cars franchise. They know how to cater to all audiences so they can all have fun with their releases. And Emma here is the catapult of that. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, we might see some more alternate reality videos in the future with some other customs, maybe even some other video game characters along the way. Adios! Oh my god, everyone, Mattel just released a video game character. They've listened to the fans. They know exactly what we want every single time. New for 2020. Just to have some fun in a very unserious but serious way at the same time. And I thought this would be a fun way almost to review a bunch of the customs that maybe you have seen on my Instagram, and I will be putting a lot more on my eBay store in the near future. I will devote some time to prioritize a bunch of things in my life, but like I will put some time to also make sure I can get those out for you guys. I can put some on the market. I can share more of my work on Insta, and I can even have a little bit of fun and make these kind of funny videos for you guys on YouTube. And like I said, a very serious and unserious way. Let me know if you guys have any other suggestions, maybe from my Insta posts, because you could ask for anything there and I can make like a fun little skit about it being a legit release. I kind of like this video concept, so let me know what you guys think down below.